Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you a flourish in which you can shoot out a card and catch it in the other hand, and essentially the card is coming from the bottom of the deck, but it really gives the illusion that you're just shooting out a card from the middle of the deck. And think about it, you could select a card to the bottom of the deck and shoot it out as a production, or you could just casually do it as a flourish. It really doesn't matter. But today we're going to learn the hot shot cut. Let's get right into the trick and then I'll show you the tutorial. Alright guys, so for the trick, what I'll have the spectator do is go ahead and select any card they feel like it. In this case, let's say they touch this one. I'll turn the card over and I'll actually show it to them. In this case, the card is the Queen of Hearts, okay? So I'll take the Queen of Hearts and I would leave it about in the center of the deck, okay? Exactly, I don't know where it is, but about in the center. And I would keep shuffling the cards and I would talk to the spectator and tell them to name a number between 20 and 40, okay? Let's say they name the number 32, okay? And right now, you're going to tell them to look up a little bit. And you're going to say, I'm going to cut not only to exactly the 32nd position, but in that position is going to be your selected Queen of Hearts. Alright guys, hope you liked this trick, and now let's move on to the tutorial. Alright guys, so for the first step of this trick, you're gonna want to be familiar with a card control. So what I did in the performance is I did a pass, but then I would have to do a overhand shuffle to bring the card to the bottom, because essentially you should have the card on the bottom of the deck, okay? I think Vernon, if you don't know him, he's a great magician in the old times, and he said if you could accomplish your goal by using as little sleights as possible, you'll be a great magician. So you could also do a straddle pass, which I'm not really good at right now, but it looks like that, and you have the card in the bottom of the deck. Or you could do a basic Kelly bottom placement that I taught you. In this case, you have the two of spades, and I'm just gonna put it into the center of the deck and square it up, and it's on the bottom of the deck. You can do that, and I'll link you up the tutorial for the Kelly bottom placement over there. Really awesome move, and right now I want to mainly focus on the hot shot cut. So let me bring it in a little bit here. So start off with the deck in a straddle grip, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna start like a Charlie A cut, or a Charlie A cut, and you're gonna drop with your thumb. You're gonna lift up half the deck, okay? Just like that. That's the first step. The second step is you're gonna rotate everything to the left, okay? So you're gonna take your thumb and your middle finger, and you're gonna just rotate the the top half to your left, okay? So clockwise, okay? Just like that. That allows your middle finger to come here, okay, and grip the card, and your thumb goes away right now, and it continues the rotation between your middle and index finger, okay? So keep rotating until your thumb comes over in the back and grabs the top half again, okay? It's kind of hard to do in slow motion. And now your middle finger goes away so that the cards are just held between the index and thumb, and it continues the rotation, okay? And right now you're in this position, and you have to get this back behind this back. To do that, I use my middle ring and my pinky and pull up on the bottom pack, which causes this packet to end up below, and I just continue that rotation, and it kind of goes underneath. And when you do this cut, you will notice that your middle or your index finger is still on the bottom, and when you get it off, sometimes you might get a card like that, and that's what you want to get the hot shot cut, okay? So what you're essentially doing from here, so let me go through that cut one more time. So you're releasing half the cards, you're continuing the rotation with the thumb and the middle finger, and that allows your index finger to come there, and you're continuing the rotation until you're with your index and middle until your thumb can come behind here, and then your middle finger lets go, and lets go, and then your index finger and thumb continues the rotation. And to get this back below this back, your middle ring and pinky kind of pulls down on that packet, and this kind of folds down and then comes in like that. Right now you have your index finger in the bottom. And now what you're going to do is you're going to contact the bottom card of the top packet, and you're going to just pivot it along the middle finger, so it kind of pivots here. So you're dragging it out using friction, but you're pivoting it off the middle finger just like this, okay? So that it kind of forms a gun, as you guys can see. Okay? From now, you're going to take your middle finger or index finger and put your middle finger in the top right corner, okay? So this one, or the bottom right. I'm sorry. And now you're just gonna push until the cards can't handle the tension. And what will happen? The card will shoot. It will rotate, and then you'll catch it in your other hand. Okay. So that's pretty much the cut. Let me go through that in speed. So you're here, you're continuing rotation with the thumb and middle, index comes in, thumbs lets go, and then the index and middle continues the rotation, the thumb's back here, and the middle lets go, and the index and thumb now continues the rotation. To get this packet in the bottom, these cards pull down, this kind of folds in like that, and now contact the bottom card with your index, pivot it off the middle finger so that it's forming a gun. Now come to the bottom right packet and push down until the card shoots out, and catch it in the other hand. And let me go here a little bit. And catching it in your other hand is one of the challenging parts, because sometimes you won't get it right, and it's pretty hard, but when you keep practicing, it comes. So that's the hot shot cut. So to do this trick, as I said before, you need to control the card to the bottom of the deck, and let's do that again. So let's say you have the Joker, and let's say we put it back in the pack, okay? And you control it to the bottom of the deck, and now it's all about doing the hot shot cut and producing it to the other hand. And what I normally do, as you can see in the performance, is I tell them to name a number between 20 and 40, and I kind of riffle to show where those numbers are. And they can name any one, it doesn't matter, because you're not really cutting to that number, but they think you're cutting to that number. And you do the hot shot cut, and you reveal that their card was found. And you also say, not only did I manage to cut exactly to the number that you chose, but I also managed to shoot out your card from that location. So that's pretty much the effect. Really nice one. Practice a hot shot cut, because it not only serves with this trick, you can use it in a 4X production. And I'm actually gonna maybe next week or the week after, I'll show you guys a nice production, which is really cool. So have fun doing this trick, and I'll see you later. Peace, and subscribe to my channel.